Don't feed them snowballs. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Uh, the whole title of today's episode is based off a situation that I had earlier today with my family. So, if you follow along with these episodic adventures, you'll realize that on Saturdays I usually have a full work day, and Sundays I spend all day with the family. Just regardless, for the most part, all business usually takes the back seat. Well, this Saturday we did a little switcheroo because Kate's friends were having a bunch of people over at their house, which is quite a ways away from here, and we were gonna have a big snow day where the kids can go play in the snow. So I've got 3 kids, and we all went out today, and I traded today, being Saturday, for typical Sunday. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing more work than I do on most Sundays. So fast forward, we're out there playing in the snow. Some folks have their dogs along with them, and we're eating lunch and just kind of a little picnic type thing. And my youngest son, who's just he's almost 2 years old, and he's sitting there eating. He doesn't quite he gets things, but he doesn't know how to communicate perfectly. He doesn't really speak all that well, and so it's funny trying to communicate things to him and seeing how his mind works and so forth. And he was eating some food, and then the dogs came up and they're trying to find the food that he had already finished, and they're kind of sniffing around his hands and everything else. And he had some snow in his hand, but it was in the same hand that he also had some food. He had some food left over, and it was probably sitting there on his glove. And the dog comes up, he's licking his hand and everything. You could see what he ended up thinking is the dog wanted the snow. And so from that point on, he kept trying to feed snow to the dogs. The dogs would come around and he'd pick up a little snowball and try and feed it to the dog. So what's this have to do with you, and what's this have to do with business? I thought it was hilarious because so many, I mean, it was instant as soon as he was doing it and I saw the mentality behind it. I'm like, boy, that's familiar. Because as business owners, what we tend to do is we tend to think we know what the customer wants. And we start developing our entire world around one reaction or just a handful of reactions to something that we did, and we think that it's about one thing when really it's about something else. And so we try to feed snowballs to people when the dogs didn't have any interest in the snow whatsoever. They're surrounded by snow. They can eat the snow anytime they want. Why would they eat it out of this little kid's hand? They wanted the food that was in his hand. They don't want the frozen water. And a lot of times we're out there presenting frozen water to people who have no interest whatsoever in what we're providing them. But we think, because we saw some reaction at some point, maybe not even from us, but from somebody else, we think that their desire is for this. So here's what it all comes down to. What you have to do is know that there's a need, a desire, more than a need, there's a desire, there's a want, a very strong want for what it is you're providing. Either there is or there isn't. And there's no two ways about it. And you've got to get it out there enough. That's why so many people say that when you're starting with a new product or a new service, to get it out there, even if you have to give it away, so that you can really see what it is, what the true benefits are from what you provide, and that there is an actual market that wants those things. Then you can go about communicating to them via your marketing and everything else on, hey, I've got this thing. This is why you already want it. Here it is. Come and get it. It's the simplest thing in the world. And quite often, entire businesses are built on the wrong concept. They're built on what you want and not what the customer wants. Or they're built on what you think the customer wants when there isn't a human alive that wants what you think they want. You see what I'm saying? And it happens over and over and over again. You see restaurants come up out of nowhere and then they fail. Within 6 months, they're gone. Just any type of business. You can see these, they come and they go. And you say, why would anyone even start a business like that? Is there even a need for something like that? And To the person that started it, there was. And to a lot of the people involved, they think there was. But that doesn't make a business. The marketplace has got to want it. It's got to be more than just snowballs. And sometimes it's not rocket science. Sometimes it's just they want the food, you have the food, give them the food. It's very simple. So hopefully that helps. It's these simple ideas that usually gets past us. And I'm not trying to talk down to you or make you think that you're stupid. It happens to all of us. We do it over and over and over again. The thing is to recognize it in yourself, be able to pull back and go, okay, how do we keep this from happening? Well, one of the ways is to constantly to immerse yourself in the concept of strategy. Business strategy is a whole field that can help you to recognize these problems before they even happen and to be able to recorrect quickly. It's not that there's problems, it's that you need to be able to adjust quickly without feeling the hurt from it, right? And one of the ways of doing this, I'll recommend my book, 9 Ways to Amazon-Proof Your Business. It's just 9 simple ways. It's a simple book, straightforward, quick, easy to read. You can read it in one night if you want. And you can get a free copy. I mean, how do you beat that? Go to AmazonProofBook.com for your own free copy. If you want a digital copy, you want a physical copy, there's also an option on there to get one. Or if you want it even quicker, you can go through Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com, all the different places that sell books. Just type in 9 Ways to Amazon-Proof Your Business or my name, Brian J. Pombo. We'll be back tomorrow with another tip, either a strategy, tactic, or principle that can help you explode your business. You have a great night. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.